The noise is deafening. Headlines, shouting lies.
I think it's important to understand that there is something called transgender, and we have been here forever.
Until truth feels distant. Children's innocence stolen.
One of the children was still inside its unpunctured amniotic sac, meaning he or she was likely born alive and left to die.
The vulnerable sold. Life itself treated as disposable. And the church quiet, watching as the darkness spreads. We scroll past the pain. We turn away from the fight. We've learned to live with what breaks the heart of God.
We decided that this was okay to teach our children.
Different sex. How was it to navigate this?
But here, in the heart of Nebraska, there are still watchmen on the wall. Still voices refusing to bow. Still hands ready to protect what is good and fight for what is right. For faith, for family, for freedom.
God has not called us to be successful. He has called us to be faithful. There's a lot of news and issues that dominate the headlines, but there's so much happening behind the scenes, especially here locally. While all of the attention is in Washington, D.C., or what's happening in Hollywood, there are real battles being fought here in Nebraska for the lives and souls of future generations. These aren't just political battles. Primarily these are spiritual battles, and we've been called to stand firm and to bear witness to the truth.
If the church is the pillar and support of the truth, and they are the gospel light in the community, but they are not distinguished from the community, there is no attraction, there's no draw, there's no hope there. Regrettably, too many are stepping over so as not to be offensive. They are willfully embracing that which God finds abominable.
I think what we really need is the Christians to stand up for the things that I know they hold dear. Many times the reaction of the church, and I get this even when I was working vocationally as a pastor, I sat back, I waited, I was hoping that others would take care of certain things. And I didn't participate years ago as I really needed to. And the reason I think that's important is because pastors have an influence in their communities of faith that no politician can ever have.
When we stay silent, there are real people that get hurt. When we do speak up, we get to see the transformative love of Christ change people's lives, and seeing that ripple effect of one person standing up and then an entire community being changed.
When we're talking about, issues of life, sexuality, marriage, and family, these aren't political issues. These are biblical issues. And we have to have Christian influence on government and culture, because without it, our state and our country has no clear moral compass. When we look around our world today, it's clear that we need that compass as much as ever. When these issues and battles are unfolding at the Capitol or the local school board or in our culture, and there's no one there to advocate for truth, to stand up for what's right, we have to be there to ensure that they have a voice. Because if we don't, who will?
It means so much to know that not only NFA is behind us, but people that NFA has collected, to know that there's an entire community out there that is actively putting these issues before the living God of the universe. Because if we were attempting to go up against these very dark, very real spiritual powers on our own, not only would it be daunting, it would be impossible.
Politics is won by the people who show up. And as uncomfortable as it is sometimes, we know that the abortion industry, big tech companies, the porn industry, They are sending lobbyists to our state capitol to advocate for laws and policies that are harmful to children. And we have to be there to meet them head on, to stand up for families, to protect our values, and to fight for those who can't speak for themselves.
It's God that really fuels our desire to continue doing the hard things that we do every day.
Our dream is that Nebraska would be a state where we can say, God is honored here, families can thrive here, life is cherished and protected here. The families that we're raising, our kids and our grandkids, can not only live here, but they can live out the values that we cherish, that we have fought for. And those values will be celebrated rather than constantly being under attack. We want to see our state leading the way for our entire country, to be a place that other states look to see that there's something different that's happening in Nebraska that provides hope and light to our nation.